welcome to Coco for Disney. I'm so happy and glad you're here. We discuss all things Disney. And the one thing Disney that I probably obsess over the most or love the most is Sleeping Beauty. Maleficent, to be exact, Briar Rose, Aurora. I obsessed over anything Sleeping Beauty, a little bit too much, but I do love collecting her. So there have been a few things. It has been really hard on me since I believe even of November of last year going into this year. It has not stopped. They just keep coming out. It is her 65th for 2024, January to be exact. But things just kept coming and coming and coming. My friends in the chats, especially Connie and Sarah and Melissa, quite a few of my friends, Dusty Boucher, are always letting me know that different things are coming out. And I'm like, oh, if they could only space it out like every quarter maybe. But I do want to show you a collection today that I have gotten over the past 2 to 3 months. The first thing I do want to show you is you're probably aware that Funko came out with a new Sleeping Beauty line. Now I have plenty of, see if I can turn it over here. I have plenty. This back corner are all Sleeping Beauty and mostly Maleficent that are back here, but I have one huge big Maleficent in the back, but most of these are all in this corner are Maleficent. And then I have like 3 Auroras in there. And then I have a couple of Funkos also in the background up here. One being Aurora and her castle. There's a little dragon, or one of the 10-inch dragons over there. And there's a couple more peppered through these shelves. I had to get the set. I had to get the set because there were so many different characters. Now I have to get every Maleficent and I have to get every Aurora or Briar Rose. And so then there was the dragon. I don't have a Prince Philip, and the cutest one of all. So I'm going to show them to you. I'm not going to take them out of the box for time's sake. You'll see them in my background eventually. But the first one, the one that was probably the most popular out of the Funkos that came out, is the owl dressed as the prince. So there you have him. Let's see. There we go. So there you have him, and the little birds and the little rabbits in there. That is one of my favorite scenes, an iconic scene. That's when that song, Once Upon a Dream, starts coming on and they're singing it. This is the full series on the back, and that's what I'm going to be showing you. But again, I think he was probably one of the most sought after out of all these Funko Pops from Sleeping Beauty. So that is the owl. The next one I really loved. So we all always are discussing who is your favorite fairy out of the 3 fairies. That's a hard one. But it always seems like Merryweather is the one that wins because she's a little sassy. And she's also the one that makes Aurora's dress blue, which there's the make it pink, make it blue. That goes back and forth. I love her in either one. I'm glad she has 2 colors to choose from in her gown, but this is Merryweather. And this is her with Flora has her in the pink dress that they're sewing to try to do it without magic. They're trying to sew Aurora a dress, and it's just not going so well. And you see, of course, Merryweather in her peasant, 3 old peasant ladies, 3 elderly peasant ladies that are raising up Briar Rose before she knows she's Aurora. And there she is in that pink dress. Isn't she just cute? She makes a cute Funko. There are also the 3 fairy Funkos, which that's something I don't own. One day perhaps, but for now I have Merryweather in this one, which I love that iconic scene. The next one we have is Prince Philip. Even the drawn animated version of Philip makes me swoon. And there he is. He has his sword of truth and his shield of, I'll put it down below. And then you have Maleficent's flame coming off that shield. He's just so handsome. Even as a Funko, he's cute. But that is Prince Philip. This is the first one that I'm aware of that the Funko that they've made of Prince Philip. So then you have the beautiful Briar Rose. And this time she has her little hood on from her little cape that she wears. And of course she's got on the Briar Rose dress. She's barefooted. as she is in that scene. Just a pretty, Aurora's always pretty. And I love their little 65th that they have on these boxes. But again, just a pretty, pretty Briar Rose. Still has that hair. It's covered up, but it's still there. Okay, then the next one is my girl, my lady, Maleficent. Now, there are quite a few Maleficents that look the same, but I have to have every single one of them. And I think I'm missing just one Maleficent. I think it's where she's sitting on her throne. But this is her holding her candle. So she does have, she's not on a stand like some of these others are back here, but she is standing with her cloak, her eyes. I always love the way they do her eyes. But again, that is Maleficent. Now, the final one is the dragon. Now, there's a few out of the dragon, I believe. I think I only have this one and this one. There's one other one. I think there's a bigger one than this one. But this is her on top of the, on top of Aurora's castle, her father's castle, and she has her claws out. You'll see her claws on either side of the top of the castle. This is when she's leaning over, getting ready to battle Prince Philip, and she's up at the top. This is a larger one than these others. I believe this is what they call the 10-inch Funko. And this is what she, well, it's on the back. This is what she will look like. So you see the castle. Sorry for the glare. You'll see the castle, the tops of the castle right there. And she's just kind of grasping over them. Now, she does have the wings. That dragon does have the wings on the back of it as well. And then the green flames are all coming up all around the top of the castle. She's already hit one flame. I just love the dragon. Those green eyes. Look at that. So there are some of the Maleficents that do have a little bit of a glow in the dark too with the Funkos, but that was the set. There was 6 Funkos in the set that came out for the 65th, and I'm just so happy to have those. There is one Funko. I'm always going to mention it. I would love a pen. I would love a Funko. I would love a Jim Shore, and I would love a Loungefly of the birthday cake. Of Aurora's birthday cake. I mean, it'd be perfect to give people for their birthdays. I just think they need something more. I know there's a few pins out there that are of the birthday cake, but also of the birthday cake when it's kind of leaning and Flora's trying to prop it up. So with saying that about Loungefly, I do have 3 new bags I'm going to be showing you as well. We're going to go through these pretty quickly, but they are so beautiful. So the first one that I got, I had to get because Disney and Devaney, such an inspiration she is. She was showed this bag. I wasn't going to get it. She showed it, and I'm like, okay, I got to have it. She showed it so beautifully. So I don't know if I'll do the same job she did, but it is from Box Lunch, and it is a Briar Rose. This is a beautiful, gorgeous bag. This is a beautiful, gorgeous bag. Number one, it's in my favorite color, which is pink. But the other thing is it is Briar Rose, so beautifully done on the front of this. So there's your placard. We'll show that first since it's right there. You see the bag is trimmed in that pink. The top, you have the light pink going into the dark pink. You have Briar Rose sitting there with all the forest friends. One of my favorite. Even if Prince Philip isn't in this scene with her, I love this scene. But all of your artwork is on the front of this bag, so they don't put the front pocket on there because of the art. There are some bags you just don't put the pocket on. Then there are all of these little flowers that are down at the bottom are embroidered with thread embroidery. The little bunnies, just so pretty. And you can feel it is textured, so you can feel it. It's slightly embossed or debossed. Your side, then you go to the side, and again, some more slight texture to it, and you have the little birds from the forest. You go to the other side, again, the same thing. You have the side pockets on this, and then you have the gold hardware. Now, while there is not a front pocket on this bag, there is a separate pocket, and it is bigger than if there had been a, look at that. That is deep, and that is big. I love that. And look, I'll show you the lining on this. There's all the forest animals in there in that pink. It's a beautiful bag, gorgeous bag. Devaney, thank you so much for showing it. I don't know that I would have gotten her unless I'd seen you show it. Then you have the other zipper, the main compartment right here. So we'll get into that. And that looks even. Do you see how wide that looks right there? And then this one's going to be perfect because it will still will hold something tall in there because of that pocket. I kind of like that idea of the front pocket being this. Well, that top loop handle is pink with the back straps having a little bit more texture to them than most back straps. And then your extender and your tab being a little that same dark pink. Then we're gonna go to the back. You've had the princess tag, but as we go to the back, you had the bunny with the heart. Just so cute. That bottom is that darker pink, which is nice. Good that it's not that lighter pink. Just such cute artwork of the forest animals. All right, we're gonna just get into this and see, because this is a box lunch bag. So it does have an inside gusseted pocket. And since I've already shown you the lining, you won't have to look at that too well. I'm just gonna show you the inside, but there's that gusseted pocket right there, right here. And then there's that same lining I showed you, the light pink with the drawings of the forest animals and the darker pink. Just a beautiful, I'm so glad I got her. Just love her. I think she's just such a beautiful bag. And adds to the pink collection of Sleeping Beauty too. Just so pretty. We're gonna put her right here. This is where I had her earlier. So we'll set her right there. All right, so the second bag I'm gonna show you. This bag, this is another one that I was talking back and forth. These next two bags I was talking back and forth with Devaney on. I was asking her about one of the new bags that I'm going to show you in a minute that came out, and had she seen it, had it come out yet? And meanwhile, she turned around and asked me, but have you seen this bag? I'll name her in a minute. I had seen it. It was on Amazon. It was, I think, at $148. So I did not get her. However, when Devaney asked me that, I'm like, yeah, I saw her. You saw her too? So I had seen also, with waiting a little bit, I'd also seen that they were you could get the bags at TJ Maxx, at Home Goods, or at Marshall's. I went to every single one. One in another town, 20 minutes away, as often as I could, and still did not find her. We don't get a whole lot being in Iowa, so I don't know if she ever came through or not, but I did find her from a buyer, thank you buyer, at a very good price. And so I did get her. I believe I got her off at eBay. And it is Briar Rose. Isn't she beautiful? That face. So let me pull the camera up. If you remember, Melissa, well, she's given me both those bags up there. Aurora, Princess Aurora in the pink dress. And then also this is the dress where one side is blue. I've got the blue side right now. And when you turn it, the other side is pink. So she had given me that one. And I kept looking and I said, okay, there's a cosplay of Melissa. There's a cosplay of Aurora. And Briar Rose is going to go right up there next to Aurora. And I'm going to bring the dress down to right here. So isn't she gorgeous? So I'm going to show you some more about this bag. So you see the front placard. Now this color, I love this color because this is in her dress in the movie, this color is. And so you see the placard backing that up with that color. There's the front of her dress, and look at the basket. Isn't that cute? So she's carrying a basket in this scene. Her eyes are gorgeous. Her hair, she's got the black headband on. Beautiful lips. Let's open that inside pocket and see what we can see in here. And yes, the rest of her face goes down into that bag. Now they cut her hair short, but yes, her chin goes down into that. Gorgeous bag. Gorgeous bag. And I can't believe you could find this in TJ Maxx for $35, $40. That top is that gray with the black zipper, the gold hardware. You do have, I haven't taken that, the little cardboard insert out, but you do have the white and then the burgundy with the side pockets going into that light gray and black. And I believe it's the same on the other side. same thing. And then you do have the bottom being that lighter gray, but that's okay. So the back, again, goes into the black with the back's extender and the tab. Now, who would have thought the black would be and look beautiful on Briar Rose? But it is. The back straps are. And then you do have the princess tag on this bag. Doesn't show the original price on this bag as well. So, all right, so we're gonna take a look at the artwork on the bag. It is those famous trees that are in Disneyland, but are in the movie, are around Aurora's castle with the forest animals there. Just pretty. Look at that. It just pops out right there. Now we're going to take a look at this lining. Now the lining, this is probably one of my favorite Sleeping Beauty linings. One of my favorite. This bag has a zipper pocket. Right there. Being $148 on Amazon, it should have had a zipper pocket. But look at that lining. Let's take it this way. Look at all the forest animals and look at the color. All the color on that lining. Just beautiful. And then you have the fairies in there as well. Just so pretty. Just so pretty. I was so happy to get this bag. The one thing you do have to worry about this bag, though I am going to tell you, is up at the top. I'm going to have to keep her stuffed. I took all the stuffing out so you could see that special lining. But at the top, you do have to worry about the creasing of this right here. Not so much on this side or with her applique, but just, oh, she's going to be so pretty up there. So that, and you know I love the cosplay, so that was perfect. I love it. All right, so now I have one more bag. So I have one more bag to show you the final, the climax. All right, I got a Loungefly. Now, I saw this bag. I saw how much it was. I wasn't going to get it. But I got a free Loungefly bag with it. Does that count? All right. So this is a special bag. This would be one of the bags that I would say would be what they used to call a stitch shot bag because it's so different. All right. I have not taken this out of the bag. I have not. I've been waiting to show it because I didn't know how hard it would be to get her back into this bag. But again, I'm going to put her back in there. I'm going to be displaying her. And this is a display piece. Oh my. Oh, the colors. So I will tell you right now, the colors of this bag, I don't know if they're going to show up on the video. They did not show up. They do not show up in the catalog, nor I believe only one video really showed I'm going to take all the foam off of her. Oh, that is nice. It comes with foam, so everything stays up really nice. I got Aurora's castle. So now, again, my light is going to make this, let's see. The light is going to make it wash out, and it's not. There are so many things. Now, the only other person I saw show this bag so far, I'm hoping Disney and Devaney is going to be showing it here. I'm not going to show, this video is not going to come out for a couple weeks, but it's Magical Obsession Salma. She showed the bag, and I was so happy that she did. But you can't, I don't know how much you can see, but these are the appliques that come up at the top of the castle. But right here, there are so many little cutouts. I don't know that you can see that, but this is all the little windows. Oh my gosh, they're cut out and then gray like they are. There's the owl right there. And then all of these little shields, family shields, or crests, I should say crests, are embroidered. There are the three fairies here. So Flora, Merryweather, and Fauna. There are those trees. We'll go to this side. Oh my goodness, look at that. Just so pretty. And you just saw this. It said lenticular, so there's something in here. There's that Disney tag on the back. You still have those birds on the back. Here's your zipper. So here is the rooftop. So on the top, there is a crossbody chain with leather. So you do have the two pieces, the two sides. So there's two sides, this side and this side. And then there's the middle. Then you're coming over to this lock, this key. That's what I should say, turnstile. So we're going to open that up. gonna do this together. I have not seen it yet. I have only seen it on Selma's channel. So here is the inside of the castle. Oh, I love that they show the family. This is the lenticular part. So I did not realize what part was lenticular. Make it pink, make it blue, make it pink, make it blue. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, how do you set this up? Do you set it up like this? That's so beautiful. You set it up and display it like this? Or do you display it like this? That lenticular. Let's check out, let's open one of these sides and see what this else this bag has to offer. Oh, I like it. I'm so glad I got it. Number one, it's a Sleeping Beauty bag. How could I not? Oh, okay. So your lining is the same. So I had the 65th. I think you saw this one. I had to get this one because of Cheryl's Collector's Galaxy. This one has the magnetic opening right here. I think I've showed you this one before. Check out that video if you haven't seen it, or check out Cheryl's. So it has the same lining as that 65th. That bag that I just pointed out has the same lining as this. It's the 65th. And this is hard. So it really doesn't need this in it, but I'm going to put it back in there because this is a hard case. It's very hard and very structured. Check out the other side here. See if it's the same thing. It is the same thing. These are nice deep pockets though, and it's hard. So there's a lot of things you could put in there. I mean, if you wanted to carry it, I don't know that I'm going to carry this around. This is probably going to be a display piece. It is gorgeous. Now, when I saw this, it was only coming out on Euro Disney at the time, the first time I saw it. So then when I saw it come across Loungefly, so the first time I saw it, Dusty Boo sent this to me. Dustin at Dusty Boo had sent me the video coming across from Euro Disney, and then a couple of other people did too. And then I got on Loungefly Talk, which you're going to want to check that out with Mickey's Girls or with Danielle's Bayou Adventures. But then that's when I saw that this was coming out. They said it's coming out. We don't know when. It is an exclusive. And there's going to be a limited amount. I don't know whether there was limited amount or not. I don't know if they're that. I think for the UK it definitely was. Just very, 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 very beautiful. And the hardware is really sturdy. I am just so happy to have this bag. I wasn't going to get it, and I am so happy I did. It's still on the website, which is surprising to me. I mean, seeing her now, I mean, I kept thinking, okay, why isn't she selling? Why isn't she selling it? Oh, she is beautiful. Even the rooftop, there's cutouts right here. You can feel it. I don't know if it's cutouts or it's really deep embossing or debossing. But, oh, even the flags on the top of the castles, up on the spindles of the castles. Rooftops, I mean. And then of course you have the chain strap. It is a crossbody bag, and it has a long leather. So I don't think the chain goes for very far like most bags do. I believe the leather strap is a little bit longer than what the chain would be. And it does look like it's hooked from one side to the other side over here. So it kind of goes at an angle. Oh, she would be pretty to carry too. And it's not a large bag. Without the rooftops. So if you see the rooftops right here, then you really see how big that bag really is. But these are roomy. So, oh, I'm so happy to have her. So pretty. So this will be displayed in the background of the Sleeping Beauty. I have to redo the Sleeping Beauty eventually. She's just looking too crowded and cluttered. So we will eventually do that. I'm trying to get another room for Sleeping Beauty. We'll see about that, but we'll check it out. But I just want to thank you guys for being here, letting me share my obsession with you. I love all the bags. But as you can see, the collection's growing and I'm just enjoying it so much. My kids did give me a set of pens. I'll have to show you those. They're very pretty. So yes, so that is my Sleeping Beauty haul. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for letting me share this. I hope you don't think I'm too crazy, but thanks for letting me share this. And I just hope you'll come back and watch more videos with us. And I just really am enjoying making Disney friends. Whether you have a YouTube channel or not, make sure you're checking all my other friends out that have YouTube channels. Make sure you're checking out Aristocat because she shows this bag as well, and she, I believe, is in the UK. I believe Hannah Enchanted also is showing this bag. So make sure you're checking all the friends out who have Disney channels. And Melissa from Pixie Dust and Peaches, we talked about all the different things that are Sleeping Beauty, as well as their collections like Belle or Ariel, or the Evil Queen, or Cinderella. So, and sometimes they inspire me to have another collection. So I'm just so happy you guys were here to let me share. I hope you'll come back. I hope you have a good day, a good week, and as they say in the parks, have a magical day, okay? Thank you. Bye now.